Good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on YouTube, done a video of any sort. Being truthfully honest, I've been really busy with work, personal life. Then this prep. I've been prepping for a competition that I'm not sure if it's 100% going to happen, but I'm still going to prep for it. And the stress has been coming along with that. I think prep is going good. Weight has really hit a plateau at like 210, and between 210 215, depending on how much water I hold in my body or how much sodium I eat during the course of a day, which it's about calories in, calories out, but just water manipulation and stuff like that, just holding so much with that. But training's been good, progress has been good. I've been posting a lot more pictures on my Instagram, with like the progress that I've been making. But I wanted to come on here just because I haven't been on here in a while. I haven't done a lot of videos. I haven't done a lot of anything really, just because I've had so much going on. I do work a very busy retail life, and the struggle to go along with that. People, either calling out with COVID or close contact with COVID, and it's been making me have to pick up certain shifts and do certain things to make sure that the store runs functionally, which is stressful in itself. But even that, like the mental aspect of that has it has its highs and lows, peaks and valleys. The prep itself has been pretty good actually. I haven't really been hungry, calories right now. My maintenance is when I'm doing a lean bulk, I'm around 3,900 calories. My maintenance is around 33 to 3,400 calories. So right now I got as low as 2,700 calories, and right now I've been eating 3,000 calories. So just trying to maintain what muscle I have, and then we'll probably drop it again within the next 3 weeks, just to get the last little bit of any residual fat or water weight, whatever you want to call it, just to get at a goal weight of like probably 207 pounds, and be 207 pounds on stage, which is awesome, like holding a lot of muscle. My lifts haven't suffered. I haven't really felt that my body composition has gone completely out of the way or crazy, but I definitely look better than when I was like at 230 pounds. 230, I think the heaviest I got was 235, something like that. So I'm down about just 20 pounds, that's it. And realistically, I've been eating what I want. I haven't really I've been eating Rice Krispie treats, Pop-Tarts. I've had pizza whenever I wanted. I just can't stay on top of my calories. It's about calories in, calories out. I make sure that I have my standard bodybuilder meals of turkey, rice, chicken, rice. I've been having beef lately because that's what I've been craving. 96.4 beef. Higher in protein, lower in fat, lower in calories, means I can eat more of it. And then spinach, vegetables, all that good stuff. Haven't really been into fruit. I know people's like, oh, you should eat fruit. I just didn't want to eat it, so I don't eat it. But overall, I think I've done as best as I could with my diet as I possibly can be. These next couple of weeks, we'll see if the competition happens. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then I'll try to do the one in Jersey. If I don't get the one in Jersey, then I'll look at probably doing one next year. There's nothing 100% guaranteed. I really hope this one does, because I can maintain at 220 pounds and then drop back down to 210, 205 relatively easy. It doesn't take me that long to really drop weight, but it's the difference between dropping weight and keeping muscle, and dropping weight and losing muscle. So it does take time with that. But I wanted to hop on here just to talk about that, and some of the mental struggles that come along with prep, or with weight loss in general. And I the risk of being too honest, this is a fatal flaw. I believe you got a couple different options, right? You can deal with the things that come from weight loss, good and bad, and then you can deal with the things that come from being obese, good and bad. Like the thing when you're obese, and put it like this, if you're a big person, love yourself, I give you credit. Because like not a lot of people can love themselves for who they are and the skin that they're in, whether you're skinny, big, or not. Like that's a big deal to have self-acceptance and self-love. So if you have that at whatever size you're in, I'm happy for you. But some people don't have that. I know for me, I didn't. I loved how I looked. I loved being the biggest guy in the room, but I loved being the big funny guy. That was the thing I identified as. So it's definitely a mental aspect change from when you go from one person to another and seeing how that plays a role in your head. But, you know, you got to learn how to deal with that. Like, as you're growing as a person, you're shifting gears as a person, what you deal with, and you shifting gears as a person with what, you know, how you're interacted with and how you interact with people. It all changes. Change is normal and it's comfortable. The number one question I always get is, where's my loose skin? And I'll be 100% honest with you. I show it a little bit more now. It's still not something that I'm 100% comfortable with. You know, it does show how far I've come as a human being, but it also shows how far I let myself go. And then when you're trying to leave the past in the past, and you have this, you constantly bring this reminder with you, it does play a trick on your mind. You know what I mean? Some people aren't like obese to beast, who is very comfortable with his loose skin, is very comfortable showing it. You know, like I'm getting more to that level. But it took me 2 years to even get to that point where I'm like, hey, I'm gonna post a picture with my shirt off, or hey, I'm gonna hit a back double, and then here's my back meat and back fat in all its glory, or the loose skin in all its glory, you know. So that does play a trick on you, you know. There was a post, and I put it on my post. It's like you have to make a decision. Loose skin or clogged arteries, and it's true. And you got to be comfortable with however it turns out. You can't be half in, half out. You got to be 100% in on this all the way through, for the good and the bad and the highs and the lows, the peaks, the valleys, all of that crap. You got to be 100% in it. And some people just tiptoe around it, and that's why they're not successful. If you want to be successful in anything, you got to be 100% all invested, and you can't BS yourself into thinking that, oh, I'm 100% in and you're just 50% in. Then it's not going to work. You're going to fail like every other time that you failed before, and you need to invest in yourself and realize that, hey, I'm the reason I'm in this position. I'm the reason that I got to this way, and I'm the reason I'm going to get myself out. You know, this is being 100% real. You got to be real with yourself. If you're not real with yourself, then you can't be real with anybody else. You can't tell somebody the truth when you're lying to yourself. That's the most BS thing, and it happens every single time you see it. A lot of people do it, and it sucks because you're misrepresenting yourself, and you're putting out this false image that you start to believe, and then you're just screwing yourself over in the long run. It doesn't have to do with weight loss. It can do with anything. But loose skin happens, guys. And you got to make a choice on which way you want to go. You want to deal with it? You want to not deal with it? If you don't want to deal with it, fine. Then don't complain when the doctor tells you, you know, you're not healthy, or you need to lose weight, or whatever it is. But when you make the decision to lose skin, and this is the part that I've been struggling with, is you got to accept yourself at that level that, hey, I got loose skin, I got to deal with it. I have this, I got to deal with it. So, you know, it's a product of what I've gone through. It's a product of what I've done. And I should be proud of it, because I've come this far. I used to be this big, and now I shrunk down, and I changed my health, you know. And you should definitely be proud of it. You should definitely love yourself, and you should accept the fact that it doesn't matter how much loose skin you have. It doesn't matter what issues you may have mentally with your loose skin. You did something that no one else thought you could do. You saved your life, and that is a beautiful thing, and that's something you should be proud of, and I wish everybody would be proud of it. That's all I got. I wish I had more I could possibly talk about. I'm gonna post this at some point. But thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Keep following. Find me on Instagram, Fluffy2Fitness85. I appreciate all the love. Hopefully I'll be able to do this competition and complete this prep and go forward with that. So thank you guys for all the well wishes. Be safe. Have a good day. Bye-bye.